Do you also wish to create an automated WhatsApp chatbot for your own business but don't know any programming language? Don't worry, I have got you covered. So hello and welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how you can create smartest service booking bot that handles the customer queries without you touching your phone. And this is the flow of the chatbot that I have created inside Pabbly Chatflow. This chatbot is very beneficial for every business. But before we dive into the step-by-step tutorial of how you can create an automated WhatsApp chatbot, let me give you a quick overview of how this bot will work in real time by sending a simple hi message to my WhatsApp business account. Once I send the message, bot replies me instantly with one amazing welcome message that welcome to Glow Aura Beauty Studio. How may we assist you today? With 3 quick buttons, save as book appointment, view services and salon location. Let's say I want to book an appointment, so I will click on this book appointment button. Then the bot says that please choose the service you are interested in with one option in the form of list. Once I click on it, it will provide me the types of services as hair services, facial and skin, makeup services and many more. Let's say I want to book a nail care, so I am selecting this option. Then it asks me for my full name, so I am sharing my full name as a smart user. Then the bot says that when would you like to book your appointment while giving me one example too. So I am sharing the appointment date as 29 Feb 6 p.m. Next, the bot is asking me to share my contact number, so I am sharing one test contact number too. After that, it sends me one message that is this your first visit with us, with 2 quick buttons, name is yes and no. Here I am selecting the option is yes. Then you will see I have received one customized appointment request receive message from the bot that include my name as a smart user that I have shared while communicating with the bot, service type that I have selected from the list as a nail care, date and time that I have shared as 29 Feb and 6 p.m, my contact number and one message that is our team will confirm availability and notify you shortly. If I click on this view services button, then it will show me the types of services including their pricing too. And if I click on the salon location, then it shares me the location. Here I want you to know that I have designed this WhatsApp chatbot for salon booking just only to teach you the process of how you can create an automated WhatsApp chatbot using Pabbly Chatflow. You can customize the same chatbot for your own business too. The logic will be the same. At the end of this tutorial, you will be also able to create this type of automated WhatsApp chatbots. Just follow the steps that I am giving you in this video. But before we move ahead, I just want to share something extremely important with you. If you also want to create this type of automated WhatsApp chatbot for your own business, then go and purchase Pabbly tool by using my coupon code MEHYT and get an exclusive discount on both yearly and lifetime Pabbly plans. Now that without wasting any time, let's start building this automated WhatsApp chatbot step by step. At first, open a new tab and search pabbly.com/chatflow. So this is the official page of Pabbly Chatflow. In this page, on the right hand side, you will see 2 options, sign in and sign up free. If you are new to Pabbly, then you will click on sign up free option and get 100 free credits every month to explore the software. If you are an existing user just like me, then click on the sign in option. After that, you will be see all Pabbly apps where you have to go in this Pabbly Chatflow by clicking on this access now button, and it will take you to the dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow where you can add and manage all of your WhatsApp number in one place. As we are creating a WhatsApp chatbot, so I will click on this flows option, and then you will become in this page that is Pabbly Chatflow Flow Builder page. Here you can create and manage static chatbot seamlessly using a no-code, user-friendly drag and drop builder. As we are creating a new WhatsApp chatbot, so I will click on this plus add flow button. So see, this is the starting point of your flow, name as trigger. But before this, at first you have to give the name to your flow, that what you are creating. So here I am entering my flow name as the smartest service booking bot every business needs in 2026. Now I'll give you a quick overview of these 2 options, messages and actions. Under these options, you will see different buttons are there. We will use these buttons in the creation of our flow. And on the right hand side, there are 2 options. The one is active and inactive toggle. With the help of this toggle, your flow will be active. If you don't enable this toggle, then your flow will becomes inactive and it will not work. And another one is save button. With the help of this button, your flow will be saved and updated. Now let's get started. So for starting the creation of your flow, at first you have to select the trigger event. When you click on it, it will provide you multiple types of trigger events. I am creating this flow with the help of keywords, so I will select this. Keywords are those manually entered words that I expect that my user will send to me. As we are creating this flow with the help of keywords, so the first keyword I am entering in this enter keywords box as hi. After writing the keyword, you have to press enter so that it will added in the list. Now I am adding one more keyword here as hello. See, these are the most expected keyword the user will send to my WhatsApp business account. Now, whenever my user will send any of these keywords to my WhatsApp business account, then automatically my bot gets triggered and reply to them by sending them one welcome message on behalf of my business and one image just like this. So for setting up this message, I am adding one media button from here where I am going to select the image and going to upload one image related to my business from my gallery. See, the image is uploaded successfully. After that, with this image, I also want to send a welcome message to my users. For that, I will click on this plus add content button. I'm going to select the content type as text button. Next, I'm going to enter a welcome message in this enter message box as welcome to Glow Aura Beauty Studio. As I told you earlier, we are building this WhatsApp chatbot for the beauty studio, but you can customize the same chatbot for your own business too by replacing your business name in this place. In this message, I have also write that how may we assist you today. So for answering this, I am adding 3 quick buttons for my users just like this by the name of book appointment, view services and salon location. So for setting up these buttons, you just have to click on this plus add button and enter the button name in this field that I am going to enter as book appointment. Next, the button type I am going to select as quick reply. After that, I will click on the save button. Now I am going to add 2 more quick buttons as view services and salon location. Here I have added. After that, I am linking this trigger point to this welcome message. It is connected. Let's assume my users wants to book an appointment. Then they will click on this book appointment button. Then my bot will reply to them by sharing them the list of types of services that I am providing. For that, I am adding one list button from here. Going to drag this box and you can see that this list button is divided in 3 parts, name as header, body and footer. Where in this case, I am not writing any header or footers. That's why I am leaving these boxes blank and directly writing a message in this enter body box as please choose the service you are interested in. Here I am going to do the setup of this type of list message. Moving forward, after writing the message, I am clicking on this H section button. I'm going to enter a section title as service type. Now, for adding a list of types of service options, I am clicking on this plus add items button. Here I am going to add only 5 types of services, but you can add more. The process of adding items in the list will be the same. Here I have added the service type as hair service, skin and facial, makeup services, nail care and spa and relaxation. After that, I am linking this circle which represents in front of book appointment to this list node. You can also enter description in this enter description boxes if you want to. Now, when my user will select the service type that they want to book an appointment for, then my bot will reply to them. But before that, I am going to do the setup of custom field tag. For that, I will click on this actions option and adding button as set custom field by dragging this box here, where I'm going to select the contact custom field as service type, and in this enter value box I'm going to write this, that is hair service, because I set this contact custom field not specifically for this service type. That's why I am linking this to this. Now I am going to explain you why we use this contact custom field not here and from where you can create this contact custom field. But before switching to the another tab, you have to save your flow. If you don't save your flow and switch to the another tab, then all the progress of your flow will be lost. Now for creating this contact custom field, you have to click on the settings option and click on this contact custom fields option. I am opening this in a new tab. See, this is the page where you can create multiple types of contact custom field for your different type of users. It is a user specific parameters for managing contact details like name, emails, tags, countries, etc. When you scroll down, you will see one option is there by the name of plus add more field. When you click on it, it will provide you one field name box where you have to enter the field name here and also write the description in this field description box. After that, you just have to click on the save button. As I already created one contact custom field by the name of service type, so I am not creating more. Now we will go back to our flow. Here I set this contact custom field not specifically for this service type. Now I am going to do the setup of 4 more contact custom field nodes for each of these service types. Here I have added, as you can see, that I use the same contact custom field in each of these nodes as a service type, but only change the values completely based on the input that I have entered in this enter title box. You also have to make sure that the input you have entered in this enter title box is the same you have to write in this enter value box. At the end, this will help your bot to provide customized message to your users completely based on their selected choice. Now, when my user will select the service type on that they want to book an appointment, then my bot will reply to them by asking them to share their full name. For that, I am adding one ask a question button by dragging this box here and going to write a question in this enter message box. As may I know your full name? For that, I'm going to select the contact custom field as full name and the format is text, as name should always in the format of text. Next, the number of attempts. Number of attempts is defined line is how many times your user will re-attempt the question that you have right in this field. It also means that whenever the user will not reply to your bot in the correct format that you will select from this list. For example, here I have selected the format as text, but user will reply to the bot in the format of number. Then on those type of cases, we have to increase the number of attempts for our user so that they can re-attempt the question. But make sure that whenever we increase the number of attempts, we have to write the validation message in this enter message box. Here I am giving the number of attempts as 0, so there is no requirement of any validation message. After that, I am linking all these 5 contact custom field not circled to this question box. See, it is connected. Now when my user will share me their full name, then my bot will reply to them by asking them to share the appointment date, time and their contact number. So for that, I am going to do the same that I have done here. Means I am adding 2 more questions not in this flow. The process of adding questions in your flow will be the same. See, here I have added where in this question box I write that when would you like to book your appointment with one example 2. That's why I have selected the contact custom field as appointment dates underscore time and the format is any, and in this question box I ask my user to share their contact number. For that, I have selected the contact custom field as contact number and the format is number. You can also enter minimum and maximum values in both of these boxes if you want to. Here I haven't added and the number of attempts I'll give as 0. Moving forward, when my user will share me their details, then my bot will ask my user that is this your first time visit? Just like this. So for that, I am clicking on this circle, dragging a line and selecting the content type as text button. After that, I am entering the messages. Is this your first visit with us? Now I am adding 2 quick buttons by the name of yes and the no. After that, I will click on the save button. See, both the button is added successfully. Now when my user will click on this yes button, then my bot will proceed and send them a customized request received message that dynamically includes their selected service type from this list, full name, appointment date, time and the contact number, just like this, personalized for each user. So for that, I am clicking on this circle that are present in front of yes, dragging a line and selecting the content type as text button. Now I am going to write a respond message on this enter message box as thank you, your appointment request is received. Here's a quick summary, name with $symbol, full name, service type, appointment date, time and the contact number. As you can see that I have used a $symbol before some fields because it is a contact custom field symbol, and with the help of this symbol my bot will reply to the users dynamically. As when the user will share their full name here, then with the help of this contact custom field or full name, my bot will automatically captures the user's provided response and mention their name in this place. This is same for all the rest of these contact custom field nodes. As simple words, contact custom fields makes data dynamic completely based on the user's input. When my user will click on this no button, then again my bot will ask them one question. So I am adding one more question too as welcome back. Could you please share a quick feedback about your last visit? That's why I have selected the contact custom field as feedback and the format as any. I added this question node here just to make bot more interactive. After that, I am linking this circle to this, and lastly I am connecting this question node to this. Now it is connected. In this flow, I also want you to know that if you want to store your user details such as their full name, appointment date, time, contact number, feedback in your Google Sheet or any other application, then just add this API request node in between this question and the text button and make an integration between Pabbly Chatflow and Pabbly Connect using an automation tool named as Pabbly Connect. I have already created a separate video on this integration. Check the description below for the video link. Moving forward, the next button is view services. If my users wants to view the services that I am offering to them, then they will click on this view services button. Then my bot will reply to them by sending them the details about the services and the prices. For that, I am clicking on this circle, dragging a line and selecting the content type as text button and entering the service details including pricing in this enter message box. Here I have entered. After that, the next button is salon location. So for this button too, I am going to do the same, that I am selecting the content type as text button and entering the location of the studio in this enter message box. Here I have entered and our flow is completed. After the completion of your flow, you have to click on this button, save button, so that your flow will be saved and updated. If you face any difficulties or you have any questions while creating this flow, then feel free to ask us in the comment section. I have also shared the link of this flow in the description below. You can check it out. This automated WhatsApp chatbot will give instant replies to your users in real time like this. Welcomes them on behalf of your business, book their appointment, shares them the services you are providing, your salon location and many more. As I told you earlier, I have designed this chatbot by my choice completely based on your requirements. So what are you waiting for? Go and try this amazing automated WhatsApp chat chatbot for your own business too. Lastly, a quick reminder about the coupon code. Don't forget it while purchasing the Pabbly subscription and grab an exclusive offers. So thank you for watching this video. Not only this, you can create multiple types of WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. If you have any doubts, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, then you can text us at forum.pabbly.com. If you want to know the price details about Pabbly Chatflow, then you can visit www.pabbly.com/chatflow #pricing. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe our YouTube channel.